Hey everybody, welcome back. And today we are talking about the grammatical structure may do slash may not do form. Okay, so this is going to be kind of a long video, only because I'm including the casual way to conjugate this as well. And that's going to be in the second half of the video, and I will include that time that you can skip forward to in the description below, just in case you want to do that. Okay, so we're just going to jump right into the formal version first, and we are starting with may I. And the key thing I want you guys to remember is te form. So if you haven't learned te form yet, or if you forgot how, just need a review, please be sure to check out that video first and make sure you have te form down, because we're going to need that in order to understand how to conjugate this and use this grammatical structure correctly. Okay, so to start off, when asking may I do something or saying you may do something, the way to do that is te form plus mo ii desu ka? So mo is the radical that's used, and mo is kind of like also, right? So like this and also, is it good? That's kind of what you're asking. So te is kind of like connecting a verb and it's kind of like an and then mo is also, and then ii desu ka is it good? So te mo ii desu ka is it okay to do something? Okay, so we're gonna slap that onto a verb, and here are some examples. So the top one is yarimasu, that is the verb, and that is to do or play. And we're going to change that to te form, so it's yatte, and then add mo ii desu ka after that, and that is can I do or may I do it. Okay, so yatte mo ii desu ka is can I play or can I do it? Okay, and then the next one is nomimasu, which is to drink, as you remember. And so we're going to change that to te form. So nomimasu becomes nonde. And then you just add mo ii desu ka. So can I drink or may I drink is nonde mo ii desu ka? Or nonde mo ii desu ka? Okay. And then the next one is can I go with you or may I go with you? And with is 一緒に, 一緒に. And then, so ikimasu, change to te form is itte, and then add mo ii. So we're just making it a little more casual here in this example, and I'll show you exactly how to do that later on. But we'll just take it as it is for now. So 一緒に行ってもいい? Can I go with you? Okay, and then the last sentence on the bottom is, you may take notes. So this is kind of like a statement, like a teacher is saying it's okay for you to take notes. And notes is memo. Okay, it's in katakana. They waseigo. It's when they use Japanese use English words, but they just kind of Japanize it. So the bottom one says memo totte mo ii yo. Memo totte mo ii yo. So torimasu is to take, and then you just change that to te form. So te mo ii yo. So memo totte mo ii yo. Okay, so that is, yeah, you may take note. Anyway, moving on. So this next one we have is may not, and again we will need te form for this, and the conjugation for this is te wa ikemasen. And I want you to notice, to spell it right, we have to use the hiragana ha, but instead of pronouncing it as ha, it is wa. Okay, I don't know why it's that way, it just is, so just remember that. Okay, so te wa ikemasen. And these are those same examples in the te wa ikemasen form. So this is you may not do something. Okay, so the top one is yarimasu, and that changed into te form is yatte, and then you just add wa ikemasen. Okay, so yatte wa ikemasen is you may not do that. Okay, and then the next one is nomimasu, which is to drink. So we change that to te form, nonde, and then we add wa ikemasen. So you may not drink is nonde wa ikemasen. Nonde wa ikemasen. Okay, and then the next one is ikimasu, which is go. And then we change that to te form, so that's itte, and then we add wa ikemasen or wa ikenai, which is the casual form in this example, and again I will show you that later. So you may not go is itte wa ikemasen or itte wa ikenai. You may not go. Okay, and then the last one is you may not take notes, and that is memo totte wa ikenai. Memo totte wa ikemasen. Okay, so I hope those were easy enough to understand, and here I just prepared some example dialogue. So A-san, A-san to B-san. Okay, so I'll just read it. So これを食べてもいいですか？はいどうぞ。これはそれもいいですよ。Okay, so it translates to this, is it okay if I eat it? So can I eat this? And then person B says, yes, of course. どうぞ. And then the person A says, what about this one? これは? And then person B says, それもいいですよ. That's good too. That's okay too. Okay? And here are some examples of may not. And I will just read them to you. Okay? So, 図書館では大声で話してはいけません. And that is, you may not talk in a loud voice in the library, or in the library in a loud voice, you may not talk. Okay? 家の中で走ってはいけません. And that is, you may not run in the house, or in the house, you may not run. And then the last one is, 彼女の誕生日を忘れてはいけません. And that is, you may not forget your girlfriend's birthday. Okay? Or your girlfriend's birthday, you may not forget in terms of the Japanese order. Okay? So moving on, we're going to talk about how to make these forms casual. Okay, so we're going to start again with the may I. Again, remember te form. And all we're going to do is just drop the des. Because I, or I des, is an adjective. So to make adjectives casual, we just drop the des. And if you have any questions on how to do that, you can always check out my casual adjective conjugations video. It goes into more detail about how to conjugate adjectives. But anyway, we're just going to go right into these examples. Or also, you can also drop the mo. Sometimes in Japanese, to make things more casual, we just drop the radicals as long as it contextually makes sense. Okay? So, going on to the examples, I have the same ones as before, but I made them casual. So, the top one, again, we have yarimasu, which is to do. And then we're just going to drop the des. So, yarimasu becomes yatte, and then we just add I after that. So, yatte ii is can I do it? Yatte ii, can I play? Can I do it? Okay. The next one is nomimasu, and then we're just going to drop the des again, and we're going to say 飲んでもいい? 飲んでもいい? That's can I drink it? You can even drop the mo if you want. So 飲んでいい? 飲んでいい? That's can I drink it? Okay. Moving on to the next one is can I go with you? And that's 一緒に行ってもいい? Can I go? But if you want to drop the mo, you can drop the mo as well, and you can just say 一緒に行っていい? Like, can I go? Alright, and then the last one is you may take notes. And so that one is メモ取っていいよ. Like, you can take notes. Yeah, it's okay to take notes. メモ取っていいよ. Okay? So, moving on to the may not casual conversation form. Okay? And this one is a little tricky. Again, remember te form. And ては ikemasen becomes ては ikenai. So, masen just turns into nai. And then another way is ちゃダメ. And I'll talk about that later. We're going to talk about ては ikenai or ては ikemasen first. Okay, so going back to the previous examples that I wrote. 図書館では大声で話してはいけません. Or 家の中で走ってはいけません. Or 彼女の誕生日を忘れてはいけません. All of those, wherever it says ません, you just change that to ない. Okay, so here we have てはいけません becomes てはいけない。Okay, so 図書館では大声で話してはいけない。Okay, and then the next one is 家の中で走ってはいけない。You cannot run in the house. And then the last one is 彼女の誕生日を忘れてはいけない。So you cannot forget her birthday. Okay? So that's pretty straightforward enough. That shouldn't be too difficult. But moving on to the Adamic Conjugation, meaning-wise, it is the same thing as te wa ikenai, pretty much. But it's a little bit tricky because, like te form, you have to remember te form. But instead of using te form, instead of using te, we just change that to cha. Okay, so remembering this chart, we have ichiri is te, and then bimi ni nde, and then kite, gide, stuff like that. It's the exact same thing, but we just say cha instead. So ichiri cha, bimi ni nja, kicha, gija. Okay, so here are some examples of those. I changed up the sentences a little bit. So the top one is 全部のケーキを食べてはいけません。Okay? And then the next one is 全部のお酒を飲んではいけませんよ。And then the last one is お母さんの誕生日を忘れてはいけません。And those are you may not eat all of the cake. You may not drink all of the alcohol. And you may not or you shouldn't forget your mom's birthday. Okay, so taking these examples, we're just going to change the te wa ikemasen to cha form plus dame. Okay? So that looks like this. So 全部のケーキを食べちゃダメです。So you may not eat all the cake. And the next one is 全部の酒飲んじゃダメだよ. And then the last one is お母さんの誕生日は忘れちゃダメだよ. You can't forget your mom's birthday. Okay? So anyway, I hope that was helpful. If it was a little confusing, please let me know. If I need to slow it down a bit, please let me know. Anyway, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. Thanks again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. じゃあ、またね。